Satellites work in space by utilizing various systems and components to perform their functions. Satellites are launched into space using rockets. Once the rocket reaches the desired orbit, it deploys the satellite. Satellites are placed in specific orbits based on their intended purpose. There are several types of orbits, including geostationary orbit (GEO), low Earth orbit (LEO), medium Earth orbit (MEO), and polar orbit. The choice of orbit depends on the satellite's mission requirements. Satellites require a power source to operate. Most satellites use solar panels to convert sunlight into electricity. These panels typically consist of multiple solar cells that generate electrical energy. Satellites often serve as communication relays. They receive signals from ground-based transmitters and retransmit them to other locations on Earth. This process involves receiving signals in one frequency band, amplifying them, and transmitting them back in a different frequency band to avoid interference. Satellites carry a payload that performs specific tasks or experiments. For communication satellites, the payload includes transponders that receive, amplify, and retransmit signals. Earth observation satellites have cameras or sensors to capture images or gather scientific data. Satellites have onboard computers and control systems that manage their operations. These systems ensure the satellite maintains the correct orientation, controls its orbit, and adjusts its position if needed. Navigation systems, such as gyroscopes and star trackers, help satellites maintain their orientation relative to Earth and the stars. Satellites communicate with ground stations using telemetry and telecommand. Telemetry involves sending data from the satellite to the ground, providing information on its status, health, and performance. Telecommand allows ground operators to send instructions and commands to the satellite for specific actions or adjustments. Satellites must regulate their temperature in the extreme conditions of space. They use various mechanisms, such as reflective surfaces, heat sinks, and thermal insulation, to dissipate or retain heat effectively. Satellites have a limited operational lifespan due to factors such as fuel depletion, natural degradation, or changing technology. However, some satellites, like communication or navigation satellites, may have a planned replacement strategy to maintain continuous service. Overall, satellites in space rely on a combination of technology, communication systems, power sources, and control mechanisms to accomplish their intended missions. The specific details and capabilities of satellites can vary widely based on their purpose and design.